and Hoku. Thank you very much. Thank you, Leanne and Hoku. Thank you, Bones and Erica. Thank you, everybody. So, like I said, man, we got some cool stuff coming up. That's up. We just need to execute it. But that's the idea. The channel going forward. Thank you. Channel going forward. Thank you, Amaze, Shauna, Lisa Ann, Miss Patty. I can't wait. We got so much more cool stuff coming up. So thank you, Shauna and Berea. So we got some cool stuff coming. We got some cool stuff coming up. There's some problems that we need to solve. Thank you, Flower and Michu. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for all the love and support. Anyway, that's the little announcement that I had. Is we got a great new concept coming up for the channel. It's not going to take away from what we do currently, which is to be outside. Thank you, Paulina and Sunshine. But we are going to add some new things to this channel because I realize that people love food. They love to see food. So why not show you how it's cooked? So a lot of cool things coming up. Thank you, Lee, Powlab, Recovery. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Garnita and Terry. All right, let's keep moving. All right, thank you, OG, for extending your sub. Great to see everyone. Great to see everyone. So let me explain to you guys this neighborhood that I'm in, man. Thank you, Pugs and Sunshine. Thank you, Big Jake. Thank you, everybody. This neighborhood was built in 1998. So this entire neighborhood that you see here opened up in 1998. You know, back then, in order to get an apartment here in this neighborhood, it cost you about, I think it cost you probably back then about $20,000, $15,000 to own an apartment here. This is 26 years ago. 26 years ago, in 1998, when my old neighborhood opened up, about $15,000 to $20,000 US dollars to get an apartment here back then. Identical layouts. So every apartment is like 800, 900, 1,000 square foot. Some of them are maybe 1,200 square foot, but most apartments are like 800, 900 square foot. They all each come with a bicycle garage because back then, that's how people got around. You know, very few people had cars back then. Thank you, Jacqueline and Williams. Very few people had cars back then. People usually use bicycles and motorcycles. So every single apartment came with a little garage over here back then. Okay, thank you, Lena and Pepper. So we're gonna keep it walking. I'm gonna take you guys around the old neighborhood a little bit. For those of y'all that have been here since May and earlier, you've seen this before when I came back to my hometown with my assistant back at the time. Thank you, Ada Torres. I don't know why it says one user is viewing products. I'm not selling any products. Thank you, Stacy and Ada. I appreciate you for tapping on your screen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, wonderful. I appreciate it. My mom is actually doing really well. You know, I think we're all just grateful for the fact that my grandpa lived till 97. We're just all very grateful that he had a great life. So my mom is not too sad. My mom flies back to China. My mom flies back to North Carolina on Saturday. So I actually thought about leaving today or tomorrow to go back to Shenzhen. But I decided to stay and just hang out with my mom. Thank you, Miss Taina and Patty and Berea. I decided to just stay and hang out with my mother. Because once she goes back to North Carolina, I'm probably not going to see her for a few months. So I'm going to spend today's Tuesday, I'm going to spend the next 4 days with my mom. I was actually going to leave and go back to North Carolina. Thank you, Big Al. So I decided to just stay with her. So that's why I'm going to be here till Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to stream for the next few days. It'll be intermittent. But I'm just getting back into the rhythm of things. Thank you, Susie and Fan. Keep it moving. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the kind words. Thank y'all so much. Now, one thing. Do you guys know why these buildings all look like this color right here? In my old neighborhood. Do you guys know why it looks like this? Because it hasn't been painted in the last 20 some years. You know, back when these buildings were built, they actually had a layer of paint over them. But over the years, because of all the rain, sunshine, the sun, all these neighborhoods, all these buildings have had their outer paint stripped. So now you can see every single building looks like this. It's all monolithic, it's all gray. This is what an old neighborhood in a tier 3 city looks like in China. Built in the late 1990s. Everybody here is waiting for one thing. Thank you, Pugs. Thank you, Gamma. Great to see everybody. Seriously, great to see so many new and familiar faces. Thank you, OG and Pugs and Lee, everybody. Thank y'all, and Susie, and thank y'all, Rita. Thank y'all for all the love and support while I was gone. My mom is making lunch right now, so I'm gonna just walk around for maybe an hour and a half, show you guys the old stomping ground, and then we'll keep it moving. Thank you, Oklahoma and Aura, and thank you to my moderators. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Spirited. Thank you, D and J-Dub. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep moving. Let's keep it moving. So yeah, this is my old neighborhood, everybody. I grew up here. You know, before we immigrated to the United States, you know, there's a lot of similarities and a lot of parallels about what's going to happen on Saturday, which is why I'm going to take my mom to Shanghai Pudong Airport on Saturday so she can fly back home to the United States. That's the same airport we flew to the United States in 2002 before we began our life in America. We left this neighborhood in 2002 to go to the United States from Pudong Airport. 22 years later, this is in 2002, 2 years later, I'm gonna take my mom to the same airport on Saturday so she can fly back home to North Carolina, which we never thought we would end up in. So just goes to show you how life comes in a full circle. One thing I'm really glad about with my grandfather, one thing I'm really happy about with my grandpops is that unlike my grandmother who passed away at age 80, man, thank you, Wonderful and Denise and Hannah, OG, Lee, Susie, of course, Olga, AA, thank you. Thank you guys. Unlike my grandmother who passed away at age 80 in 2007, my grandpa, man, what up, David? Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Nate. Happy Halloween. Thank you, Glossy Girl. Thank you, Pugs. David, great to see you, man. Thank you, Shauna and Glossy Girl. Man, thank you, hey, David. Thank you, Daniel and Shauna. Man, David, one of my closest friends in the world. He lives in Los Angeles with his wife. He discovered me here on TikTok as well. We were just friends before TikTok, but he just recently discovered my channel. Man, great to see you, David. I appreciate you. Thank you, Denise and Emily. Thank you, Pugs. Pugs, I appreciate you. Thank you, Pugs, on my first day back. Thank you, Denise and Emily, man. Thank you, David, man. I love you, man. Thank you. Thank you, David, man. Great to see you. This is what I do out here, by the way. So, David, this is what I've been doing out here for the last 7 months. I stream in China. I just walk around. I go take people to places like the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, different neighborhoods, and I show them what Asia looks like. And, you know, that's how we've been able to get so many new viewers and new followers to the channel. This is what I do. You know, bring them a slice of the Far East from the perspective of an American, show them around what it's like, and that's how we were able to build up such a great audience base. It's my first day back, so our viewership is a little bit lower than usual. Also, I had a little 3-day suspension in the past couple of weeks for a lottery ticket. They don't like that lottery ticket stuff on the streams, so viewership is a little bit lower than usual, but we'll get back there. We'll get back there. Thinking positive. We'll get back there. I know I missed you guys. I missed you guys. So let's keep it moving. Let me just kind of show you guys the whole situation where we are. Sarah, David, hot and sour. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. David and Jim, thank you. Thank you for all the love, everybody. Thank you, James and Miss Taina. Thank you. All right, so you can see Affliction and David, thank you. You can see the primary mode of transportation has totally changed in my hometown. My hometown is actually well organized. Thank you, Ben Jones. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Linda, Jim. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, everybody. You can see the primary transportation has changed a lot in the last 25 years since I was a kid. Nobody rides a bicycle anymore. It is now all mechanized electric transportation. And what's different about this place compared to Shenzhen is you can see everybody rides their mopeds in a designated section away from the main traffic. That's an electric bus. I never saw that as a kid. When I was a kid, this used to be a large vinegar factory. One of the most famous vinegar companies in the entire country, Zhenjiang, which means Zhenjiang fragrant vinegar, made right here at this old factory, right across the street from my old house, from my old home right here. Thank you, Hannah and Doritos. Was it right here? Right here. And thank you, David and Hannah. Thank you, David. Thank you, AA. And you know what's going on? They moved away about 20 years ago, so they no longer here. Thank you, Linda and Pegasus. Great to see so many familiar faces. I am back. I am back. And I'm not in a bad spirit either. It's like I said, man, you know, I will tell you one thing. Hold on. Let me change up one thing on you guys. So I will tell you one thing that really tripped me out yesterday, though. Hear me out on this. So I attended my grandpa's funeral yesterday morning at 8 a.m. sharp. Thank you, Hope and Jean. And thank you, Nana and Claudia. Thank you, Nana. And it was the first time in my life I had ever attended a funeral before. I have never been to a funeral before in my entire life. Never happened. Never been to a funeral before. First time. And like I gotta be honest, man. I'm 33 years old. I've never been to a wedding. I've never been to a funeral. I've never been to a baby shower. Thank you, Jason. Like I said, I'm a very private person. I keep to myself. I don't really socialize a lot. I have like 4 friends. I have like literally 5 friends in the entire world. Like David is one of them. You know, Sam, he also lives in LA, is one of them. I got like 5 friends in life, so I've never been to these things. So like yesterday when I'll tell you guys one thing that tripped me out yesterday. I got to see my grandpa before he was cremated. And after it was done, it came out in a box. The ashes were brought out in a box, which is very, and after it was done, it came out in a box. The ashes were brought out in a box, which is very normal, especially for folks who had to deal with this type of stuff before. But as someone who saw it for the first time, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes ago, my grandpa was laying there in a casket for us to see and view. I got on my knees 3 times, kowtow, and my grandpa 30 minutes later was brought out in a box. You know, that messed with me, y'all. That really tripped out and messed with me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it was at that very moment. I had this conversation with my mom yesterday. It was that very moment I said to myself, Mom, Dad, I hope you guys live till 120, 130 years old. But when it's time to go in 60 years, what happened yesterday, I was freaking out. I'm not doing this box thing. We're gonna find a nice plot of land for you guys. I'm serious. That's happened yesterday. I was freaking out. I was tripping out. You know, my first time seeing somebody get brought out in a box. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Brian. Like it was tripping me out a little bit. Not a little bit. It was tripping me out a lot yesterday. So I told my mom last night. I was like, look, I ain't gonna do all that, man. We're gonna find a plot of land somewhere in America. Yeah, please live to 120, 130 years old, and we don't have to talk about this for a long time. But it messed with me yesterday. It really messed with me yesterday to see this stuff. So let's keep it moving. Man. They did it in 15 minutes. It didn't take no 3 hours. They did it in 15 minutes. Thank you, Chef. And they said, do you want to go see it? I said, hell no, I don't want to go see it. I'm scared. Thank you, Big O, man. I'm telling you guys, man, it was trippy, y'all. It was very frightening. It was very, very frightening for me. Thank you, Britt. For someone who's never seen this stuff before. Thank you, Lissy and JP. It was a very emotional experience. So we're gonna keep it moving, man. Now I'm just gonna spend some time with my mom until Saturday. Probably take her around Shanghai or something and show her around the city again. Thank you, Big Mac and JP. Thank you, everybody. I'm back, everybody. I am back. It's gonna take some time to get our momentum back up, get our viewership back up, but I am back. I'm gonna be streaming sporadically for the next, really the week and a half. We got a lot of things we gotta do. So you'll see me sporadically on and off while we get this new channel concept started, while I make some new content for the channel. Thank you, Greg. And man, Derek, I'm back. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Derek. Derek, I am back. Thank you, Derek. I am back, everybody. Thank you, man. Pugs, OG, everybody. Tammy, Lee, Susie, Rita, everybody. I'm back. We'll keep it moving. No, my mom is flying back to RDU, but there's no direct flight back to RDU. She's going to do a transfer on the West Coast, and then she'll be back in RDU. Thank you, Becca and Martha. So I'm going to see my mom for like 4 more days, and then she flies back to North Carolina. Can't leave my dad by himself in North Carolina. All right, anyway, here's the plan today. My mom's cooking lunch right now. It's like probably past 11 p.m. on the East Coast now. We're going to walk around my old neighborhood. We're going to walk around my old city. Okay, this is my hometown. We're gonna walk around for a little bit. This is called the city of Zhenjiang. Tammy Jones said something in the Discord channel. She is right. We're very, very close to Nanjing, which is where the ghost markets are. I haven't planned out what I'm gonna do for the next few days yet. Thank you, Neats. Haven't planned it out yet, but we are gonna walk around. We are gonna walk around and just keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna go to. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do for the next few days, but I don't want to just leave my mom at the house all by herself while I go streaming for like 8 hours a day. So you'll see me on and off in the next few days before my mom goes back to North Carolina, and then everything else will be everything else should be back to normal. Okay, so let's keep it moving. I don't want to leave my mom at the house all by herself. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. This is, by the way, the entrance to our community right here, man. Thank you, Gene. You can see, man. You can see, like, I know, Charlie, it should be good. You know, it's, by the way, before we keep going, thank you, Brisa. This is my old neighborhood right here, and this is the old entrance to the neighborhood. It just shows you, by the way, how old of a neighborhood I live in. My old home is. Usually, a lot of Chinese communities are gonna be very gated, so they'll have a gate at the front, and they'll have a security guard. We ain't got no security guard. Only thing we got is this lazy ass dog over here at the front of our neighborhood over here. Y'all see this shit right here? We ain't got no money to pay for a security guard. Our neighborhood is so old, the residents do not pay a management fee. We don't pay a management fee, okay? So there's no money to go towards security guard. So what we got is Otto the dog over here. Okay, I'm gonna call him Otto the dog. He just lays out here every single day. I don't know what he does. He just lays out here every single day. Otto the dog. He don't even lay out in the sun. Okay, even if you're armed and dangerous, he'll let you through. Okay, thank you, Wahid and Shauna. Okay, so this is what we have at our community, my old stomping grounds. Okay, we got Otto the dog over here. Oh, thank you, Zen Chef and Sierra. Great to see everybody. I've been gone for a while. Been dealing with some family stuff, but I am back. This is my old neighborhood. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Back. This is my old neighborhood. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Thank you, Jim and Hermit and Michelle. There's another dog right here, man. The one thing we do got in the neighborhood is a lot of dogs. Thank you, Susie and Danny. Let's keep moving. I am back, everybody. I am back. Great to see everyone. Great to see everyone. A lot of stuff has happened since we were last in Beijing. So thank you very much, everybody. Naini and Hyotu and Rita. Thank you. We almost at our goal. Thank you. Natalie and Zest. Thank you, everybody. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's just keep walking around the neighborhood a little bit. The city is not that big. I will tell you one thing about my house, though. You know, all jokes aside, thank you, Natalie and Laugh Till. I will tell you guys this. You know, my neighborhood is old, but my house, my old house, is in like the center of downtown. I live in a great neighborhood. Like, we live in a great neighborhood. As I was saying, in the 1990s, my parents were middle class. We're very solid upper middle class folks. Not upper middle, but definitely solid middle class people here in China. So our family, we moved to the United States. Thank you, Faye and Taco. After we moved and immigrated to the United States, this neighborhood has become neglected. But it doesn't change the fact that the land is right in the... This neighborhood has become neglected. But it doesn't change the fact that the land is right in the middle of downtown. We're only steps away from downtown. So, like I said before, man, this is like... You know, this is a great community. It's a great neighborhood. It's just very, very old. Everything else is now moved to other parts of the city. Thank you, Faye and Jeanette. Everything is now moved to outer parts of the city. It's now moved to like all the different areas that are outside of downtown. That's where all the nice homes are. When you're out here in the middle of downtown, what you're gonna get is a lot of these older buildings that I still remember from my childhood. Thank you, Sierra and Kay. So let's keep moving. Thank you, Michelle and Faye. Thank you, everybody. I am back. I'm just spending some time with my mom as she's grieving. Thank you, Cynthia and Miss Taurus. Now that we have more people watching, I want to explain again what is going on with the channel. There's some exciting things coming up with the channel the next few months, everybody. Thank you, Alicia and Susie T. Now that we got more people watching, let me explain again. We love food. Y'all love to watch food. Jaylay and Faye, thank you. Jaylay, thank you for that nice message you sent me while I was gone. You guys love food. You guys love to watch me eat food. I am going to start a cooking show 2 to 3 times a week. We are going to rent a home, a new apartment here in Shenzhen with a much larger kitchen, with a very large island. It's going to have a very large island, and we are going to start our own Monkey Kong cooking show. Okay? It's not going to be good at the beginning because I don't know how to cook. But I will be taking lessons. So we will be hiring someone to try to teach me this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be watching a lot of cooking videos. I will be having someone to help me with all this. We're gonna grow at this together. It might sound crazy, but it's actually not that crazy. I love food. I love to eat. So we're gonna do like a live stream where we literally get the fresh ingredients, we'll clean it, and then we'll cook it, and then we'll do the eating show. And we'll do this 2 to 3 times a week so that we could mix up the content a little bit. We're not gonna do this every day, but we're gonna do it 2 to 3 times a week. So we are gonna start a brand new concept for the channel, indoors with reliable Wi-Fi at all times. You ain't gotta worry about signal issues being outside. Good signal at all times. Brand new concept coming up. And it's not gonna be, like I said, it's not gonna be orange. We're actually gonna cook all types of food. We're gonna cook hot pot ingredients. We're gonna cook Chinese cooking. We're gonna do barbecue. We're gonna do different types of food. We're gonna start slow, experiment with some easy to cook food, and then we'll work our way up the food chain. Thank you, Nana and Paris. I figured, our audience base is so diverse. We have men, women, people of all ages, but it skews a little bit older. My channel does skew a little bit older on the age. Not as many, 20-year-olds watching as the people above the age of 40. I think you guys would appreciate this new concept. We just need to execute it well, and I will. So that's coming up. Thank you, Jaylay and Lady Duff. Like I said, I don't really know what the hell I'm doing, but we will figure it out together. A lot of new things coming up. Thank you, Annie and Aura. So, Pugs, like I said, a lot of new cool things coming to the channel. Thank you, Carrie and Aura. Hope all is well, everybody. All is well. I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys very much for all the love and support. Now, this is another old stomping ground for me, this old neighborhood over here. Thank you, Laney. Another old stomping ground. You could just see, man, like, this is where I grew up. Thank you, Jaylay. Like, I grew up in a neighborhood just like this. My neighborhood is over there. You know what I'm saying? This is my old stomping grounds. Thank you, Jacqueline and Jaylay and Leslie. Like, I come from humble beginnings before we moved to the United States, man. This is why, like, I have so much perspective as a young man living here in China after 17 years in the United States. Because I grew up in the grassroots area of a tier 3 city in China. This is all I knew. This was my entire circle of life as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And to come back 17 years later, there's very little that's changed about this place. Nothing has been torn down. The old neighborhood still looks exactly the same. People still hang their clothes out here on the rack just like they did when I was a kid. So very little has changed. Very, very little has changed. We're gonna walk around here for 5 minutes and then we'll get back on the main road. Kind of do want to go downtown. We'll keep walking. Nah, I don't block anybody, man. We don't block people. Only people that are like saying very, very nasty comments. Thank you, Lady Duff. Only people with very nasty comments, repeatedly. We don't block people. Thank you, Mountain and Paris. We don't block people. I've just been away. Thank you, Tessa, Hawk, Alexandra. Thank you. I appreciate you, Paulina, for tapping on the screen. We got almost 200,000 likes already. And you guys noticed one thing since we've been walking around the last few minutes. Thank you, Martha, Lady Dev. Thank y'all. Thank you guys. You guys notice anything about the demographics of the people in the last 30 minutes, 25 minutes since we've been walking? Right? The other thing that Zhenjiang is suffering from, my hometown, is, again, a flight and exodus. Thank you, Heavenly, David. Thank you, Paris, man. Thank you, David. David, this is how I make a living out here on TikTok. We have so many generous people who support the channel, who are here for the channel. This is how we're able to do what we do out the channel, who are here for the channel. This is how we're able to do what we do out here. This is why the channel has been so successful. Most of the viewers are Americans back home from all over the United States, and they support this channel. So that's why I've been so busy the last 7 months doing this. Thank you, Pugs and Ninja. Because I left so young, and I never had that many friends. I was always a loner. I was always a very, thank you, Pugs and Ninja. Used to hit our goal, thanks to Pugs. Used to hit our goal, thanks to Pugs. Thank you, Pamela. I was always a loner as a kid, so I didn't have that many friends. But thank you, Lady Def and James. Pugs made me lose my train of thought for a second, man. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Dez and James. I've been missing you guys too, man. I will be back on the regular very soon, but I have some things to take care of in my life. You know, I would say this, look, nothing has changed about this neighborhood. And let me get back to the demographics, man. You guys could see, like, you know, obviously everybody's at work right now. National Day just ended, so everybody returned to work. But you can see this neighborhood right here is really a reflection of the city in general, which is that the demographics of this city tends to skew a little bit older. A lot of the younger folks, when they graduate college, when they're looking for jobs, their first option, thank you, Sumaya, is going to be the city of Suzhou, Nanjing, or the city of Shanghai nearby, because there's more employment opportunities for young people in those bigger cities. So this results in the fact that a lot of these older neighborhoods, especially a lot of these original older neighborhoods, thank you, Jennifer and Chuck, thank you. Thank you. I haven't seen you guys in a week, and I was very... Thank you, Sumaya, and I was very, very sad. But I got to spend some time with my moms. My moms flew 19 hours from North Carolina to come back home to China to attend my grandpa's funeral. So I got to spend some time with my moms. That's why I haven't really been on. And also just thinking about what to do with this channel in the future. Thank you, Flower. Thank you for the galaxy earlier. Thank you, Kimberly. Keep moving. Mom's doing well. She's not. Thank you, Jennifer and Flower. It's almost Halloween. That's right, it is almost Halloween. That's why we're seeing so much Halloween stuff. Thank you, Susie T, Andrea, and Tina. Thank you. My grandpa lived till 97. It's all good. He had a great run. Thank you, Jen, Andrea Lee. Let's keep it moving. Look at this. This is an older neighborhood. Look at this. I'm proud of this, by the way. Thank you, El Lobo and Susie T. Look, everybody, I'm very proud of this. Thank you, Jen, Lobo, and Devin. I'm very proud of my old neighborhood. You know, this doesn't look fancy at all. But this is where I was. Man, this is literally my life. I'm serious, man. This is literally my childhood, man. Y'all see this right here, man? Look at this. Thank you, TJ. Beautiful. Sumaya, so this is my birthplace. I was born in the city of Zhenjiang, and I grew up here until age 11 when we immigrated to the States, and we ended up in Ohio. You can see, like, look at all this over here. It's crab season. So you can see all the crabs over here. Now see that? We got the ducks over there. We got the chickens over here. So you never see this. Y'all never see the silky chicken over here? You see that? You can smell it too. You can smell their feed as well. Look at all this. Love this, man. I'm telling you, yeah, he said, oh my God, look. I'm telling you guys, man. This is my childhood. Thank you, Aaron, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Dez and Jaylay. I'm working my ass back to A1. So we got a lot of streaming coming up in the next few months. We'll try to work our way back to A1. Thank you, Jaylay. Let's keep moving. Thank you, JK, for sharing. Yes, everybody, please hit the share button. Thank you, C. Gomez, and one more. Thank you very much. Yeah, my mom is still here. My mom is cooking lunch right now. Thank you, Mary D, and one more. My mom is making lunch right now. Thank you, Mountain Mama, for the subs. Thank you, Mountain Mama. Thank you, Kimberly. If you guys got a free sub, obviously you can thank them. Please thank them. But consider extending your sub when the time is up, because we're going to go to a lot more places here in Asia. So they're pretty reticent before the stream started, man. You know, once the stream comes on, You guys just lift up my mood. Thank you one more, and Ada. I tell you, it's pretty magical. We'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. Look at this. Man, thank you, Leslie and Gomez and Aura. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much, everybody. My mom's doing well. My mom is doing well because she was able to get one last video call with my grandpa before he passed away. My mom is doing well. Man, 97 years old. Man. It's a good life. We've had a good run. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Tina and Hyotu and Jason. Thank y'all. Thank you, Lainey. All right, let's keep moving, man. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more of my old city. Elena and Mystery Boy and Ronnie, thank you. I'm staying at my old house. I'm staying at my parents' house, the house that I grew up in. Which, I might actually show it. I'll ask my mom for permission. See if I can show you guys my house. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Tina's Day. So everything you see here is built in the late 90s. Everything you see here. Okay, this looks far older. Thank you, Few and Hyotu. Thank y'all, Jennifer and Linda. Thank y'all for all the love. I feel very loved, y'all. After a brief absence away from TikTok, I feel very loved to be back. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I'm serious. I feel very loved. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel very loved. Thank you, guys. I feel all the love and support. That's why, like I said, my mind has so much pressure on trying to think about what kind of new content to bring you guys, man. Thank you, Peony, and it's me. This is all built in the late 90s. Everything you see here. Thank you, Sherry and Claudia. Got a few fans, man. What up, man? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Thank you, Ogre Girl. Thank you, Susie and User.
哪里人？
哪里人？凤鸣新村的旁边的人。
我们现在旁边。
对对对，但我是华人。Thank you, Aura and User. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. We got some new friends following me. That's all good, though. We got a little entourage behind me. Thank you, Gidget. I'm telling you, man, we draw the crowd everywhere we go. Thank you, Jack and Candace. Let's keep moving. Okay, you guys remember the last time we had a friend, right? We had a great show. Look. When I was a kid, I never even ventured this deep into this neighborhood because this wasn't my old neighborhood. This was not the neighborhood that I lived in. This was the adjacent neighborhood. I never even wandered this deep in here as a kid. Thank you, Nerd Girl. Thank you, Tessa, for extending your sub. No, I'm not in the hood, man. This is my old stomping grounds. This is my hometown. Look at this. Thank you, Tai Chi. It's a beautiful weather, great air quality. This is the old stomping grounds, y'all. This is the old stomping grounds. Thank you, Nick. Look at this. I will tell you guys one thing, though. Thank you, Nick and Mountain Mama. Thank you for the subs. If you got a free sub from Mountain Mama, please give her a word of thank you. Thank you. You said, does anybody have yards? The people that live on the first floor, in some cases, have a very small yard to do their gardening. So the people that live on the first floor. But the people above all live in, and none of these buildings have elevators. They all don't have elevators. So every single building, just even including mine, I live on the 5th floor. So I got to climb my ass up on the 5th floor. Thank you, Aura and Cecilia. Every single day, I got to climb up to the 5th floor and I got to come down. None of these buildings have elevators. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Elizabeth. And yes, if you got a free sub from Snorlax, from Mountain Mama, from anybody, please, there's one more person. Please give them a word of thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. Now, as we walk around, you guys, for the viewers who've been with me for a while, you can see right ahead of us, that's the Hyatt Regency Hotel on top of that building right there. The skyscraper, that is the landmark building in my hometown. In the city of a couple million people, that is the tallest building. I believe that's the tallest building. The Hyatt Regency Hotel is there. And then that's the downtown area. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Chuck, for extending your sub. Thank you, JK, for sharing. So all this stuff that you see here, it will also disappear in the next few years. In the next 5 to 10 years, these neighborhoods here will also disappear. The only reason they haven't disappeared is that my hometown doesn't really have a lot of economy going on. It's not a very vibrant economy here. There's not a lot of companies based here. There just isn't a lot of tourism here. So the pace of development has been pretty slow compared to Nanjing, compared to Suzhou, these other leading cities in my home province. But sometime in the next 5 to 10 years, I imagine that these things will go as well. But yeah, that's downtown right there. We're gonna walk over there actually. But this is my hometown. So all this stuff that you see here, we don't know how long it's gonna last, but I can tell you everybody that lives in this neighborhood here is just waiting for the day for the demolition to begin so that they can move into a nicer, newer apartment free of charge, paid for by the government, by the land developers. So we're just waiting. Thank you, Garnita. Let's keep moving. You know, it's kind of crazy, man. Thank you for extending your sub. You know, thank you. You know, it's kind of crazy about all this. When I was a kid, I never thought this looked old or... this was just neighborhood. This is just my neighborhood, you know. But now that you have the perspective of having been to so many places, having lived in Shenzhen, having lived in America for so long, you come back and, you know, it just feels very different from my life today. But when I was a kid, this is this is life. You see that lady over there hanging her clothes up top? You see that little clothes rack extender? You see Lisa Ann was the other person who sent all those subs. Thank you, Lisa Ann. Thank you, Mountain Mama, Lisa Ann, and Snorlax for the subs. You see her hanging her clothes up there? That's the real right there. Nothing has changed in all these years, man. I love it. I love it. You see, I tell you this store right here looks exactly the same as it did 25 years ago. Nah, Lane, they're not gonna kick you out, man. They will give you a fair compensation. 5 years ago. Nah, Lane, they're not gonna kick you out, man. They will give you a fair compensation, you know. But a lot of people actually probably don't even want to leave these neighborhoods. I say that people are waiting for demolition, but some people are very happy living here. You know, they probably are just so used to the neighborhood they don't even want to leave. Compensation is way too expensive. The live here, so many families. The compensation is way too expensive to knock down these buildings. You know, even though land here in Zhenjiang is much cheaper. Joe, thank you, Glossy Girl, for the sub. See, my old neighborhood dogs don't even bark at me. What up, dog? What up, man? See, friendly dogs in my old neighborhood. Nobody barks at me out here. You see this right here? None of these dogs bark at me. Thank you, Urgent, and thank you, Bugs, for the sub. Thank you. Let's keep it moving. I hope y'all are excited, man. I'm both excited and apprehensive about this new concept coming up. Thank you, Mike and Lexa. Thank you, Glossy Girl. Thank you, Urgent. I'm very excited, and I'm also very nervous about. I'm very nervous and very excited about the new cooking show that we're gonna bring to you guys in the next couple of months. Because the primary reason is I don't know how to cook that well. So you're gonna see a lot of fumbling. You're gonna see a lot of messing up. You know, it's probably gonna be comedic at some points watching me cook. So both excited and apprehensive about what's coming up in the next few months. But I hope you, like I said, I feel like so many people that watch my channel, I actually think you guys will love it. Because I have a feeling that a lot of you guys cook on your own, in your own homes, and you enjoy it because we have so many viewers who love watching food. I already have a feeling that it's going to be a success. So I just need to go and execute it. I'm telling you, I need to execute it and I need to do it well. All right, dead end over here. I get back on the main street. Boom, let's keep it moving. The lady, see, look at it. I'm telling you guys, man, old neighborhood vibes. Look at you see the Old washing machine over here. Very humble neighborhood, you know, very, very humble neighborhood. Thank you, Kirill. See, look at this. This is probably even older than my home right here. See this home right here? Only 4 floors. This is even older than my house. This is probably in the early 90s, mid 90s. Mom's gonna be here till Saturday. She flies back home to North Carolina on Saturday to reunite with my father. We don't want to leave my father by himself for too long, you know. So she'll be back on Saturday. I'm gonna take her to the airport, you know, carry all the luggage and stuff, and then I'm flying back to Zhenjiang on Saturday night. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. Yeah, I have, Tammy. I have, man. We've been talking a lot. We've been talking a lot, man. That's one of the reasons why I'm heading back to Shenzhen on Saturday night. You know, try to talk to her a little bit before I fly out to Xinjiang to stream from the western deserts of Xinjiang and the western deserts of Jiangsu. I want to go see her before we leave. You know, we'll see what happens. See what happens. Thank you, Tony. I do have a lot of family out here in this city. You know, this is my hometown. I have a lot of family. Thank you, Simon and Pugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who just said that? In all caps. Kimberly, I appreciate that. Thank you, Tony, and Kim. I appreciate that comment, Kimberly. Thank you, Mr. New. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Y'all humble my ass. Y'all humble me with all y'all's kindness and support. Thank y'all very much. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Zoom in on the lady hanging clothes, man. Why are you so interested in seeing clothes, brother? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go, brother. Here you go. Here are the clothes, man. Thank you, Mrs. The News. Why are you so fixated on the... Thank you for the... Thank you. Look at that. Here you go, man. Take a look at it all you want, man. Okay? That's some damn clothes, man. Thank you, wonderful. So you see the thing that they do out here is that the thing extends out. So if you have a lot of clothes, it will extend out and you can hang out multiple pieces of clothes on it. Okay? There you go. There you go. I don't know why a dude wants to look at clothes. Oh, by the way, for the people who record my show, so Pepper, Tammy Jones, and Charlie Lambert and Cash, you guys are gonna love this new video format, new streaming format that we're gonna have in the future. Because the internet is never going to lag when we are filming and streaming from indoors. So as you folks are so supportive for the channel, thank you, Mrs. Denewel, thank you, Blue Apple. You guys are gonna love this new channel concept where we're gonna never lag at all. So like I said, it's gonna be, I'm trying to do everything on my end to bring better shows to you guys. I can't wait. Word of the day is, the word of the day is, man, 2 words. In English, it's grateful, humble and grateful. In Chinese, it's called 感恩, G-A-N, 感, and then N-E-N, 感恩. I am grateful for everything. I have nothing to complain about. Literally nothing. I am grateful for everything. I'm grateful my grandpa was able to live till 97 years old. I'm grateful my mom was able to get here safely and smoothly and was able to see him one last time yesterday at the funeral. I'm grateful my mom and dad are happy in North Carolina, and I'm grateful I'm doing what I love to do out here on TikTok. I'm just grateful. The Chinese word of the day is 2 words. 感恩, G-A-N-E-N, 感恩. I'm grateful. Thank you, Apollonia. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am just grateful. Thank you, Fancy and Wonderful. Y'all have changed my life. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very much. Let's keep moving. Thank you, Kimberly and Cody. I'm just grateful. And I want to keep bringing good, happy vibes to you guys. So, you know, just a lot of thoughts in my head about what to do next with this channel and where to take it next and what to do, and just a lot of ideas, a lot of things I want to execute. You know, a lot of things I want to do. Thank you, Kimberly and Abid. Thank y'all. Oh, also, because my mom's flying back on Saturday, we got a lot of souvenirs that'll get brought back to North Carolina. So I don't know if Wendy is watching this, but Wendy, thank you, Miss Missy. And I'm grateful for you guys. I don't know if Wendy is watching this, PF Wisco, but she has a pearl bracelet. Pugs has obviously the dog carving, and Lee's got some bills. And we also have a lot of other souvenirs that are gonna get brought back to the United States. We'll figure it out in the Discord group. Most of them are unclaimed. We'll go ahead and get it sent out to people in the Discord channel, people who support this channel. So my mom's gonna have a full suitcase, a lot of things that she needs to bring back home to the United States, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Wendy, I see you. Thank you very much. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Keep it moving. Yeah, we got a lot of nice, cool souvenirs. We'll get brought to people. Thank you. Keep it moving. Yeah, we got a lot of nice, cool souvenirs. We'll get brought to people. Thank you, Amazed and Kimberly. Long time no see. That's right. Long time no see. You see how this building stands out in such stark contrast to my old neighborhood? Thank you, Pocket and Zega. You see how this building right here stands in such stark contrast to my old neighborhood here? See all this all new and fresh coat of paint? Sandy, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's keep moving. Well, here's the thing. The stuff is not extremely valuable from a monetary perspective, but most of the things we're going to bring back home to the United States are handicrafts, handmade, that reflect the culture out here in China. So from a dollar perspective, it's not like $10,000 or $30,000, but it's all made with care from a lot of local people. You guys remember that one lady that I talked to in that Chinese village for like an hour and a half? Well, the things that I bought at her store is going to get brought back to the United States. So it's not a big monetary value, but it's a lot of like handmade things that we picked up along our journey that'll get brought back. So let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. Great to see y'all, man. How many people tuned in today? Man, great to see you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Trying to get our way back to A1. Thank you, Zaga. Let's keep moving. Let's get up out of here. Yeah, it's my old place, man. I live in this neighborhood right here. Thank you, D. Frazier. This is my old stomping grounds, man. You know, you'll be a little boy, 7. Thank you, Chavez and D. Frazier. Thank you, everybody. You know, just now. One thing I'll tell you one thing that has changed a lot, man. Pepper. Thank you, Pepper and D. Frazier. Thank you, Chavez. One thing that has changed a lot about this place. So back when I was a kid, there wasn't any security cameras in these neighborhoods. So at night, my mom really wouldn't let me stay out past 8, 9 o'clock as a kid. But you can see, like, even in this neighborhood nowadays, even though it's obviously quite a older neighborhood by this city standards with all the new buildings that's going on, there's security cameras on every street corner now. So that has changed. You see multiple security cameras everywhere, every corner, no blind spots. So that has changed. So it's become an even safer neighborhood with all the surveillance. Make sure there's no crime. Beautiful. Keep moving. Thank you, Brave. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, it's pretty much like everywhere else in the country. That's right. Oh, she replied all right, man. We be talking. But here's the thing, man. I gotta go see her, man. All that talking online doesn't mean anything. Hold up. Who just subscribed to the channel, man? Thank you, Sophie Smith. Thank you, D. Frazier and Bones. I know. Thank you, Pugs and D. Frazier. I know. I see all that endless talking on WeChat doesn't mean anything. Thank you, D. Frazier and Tracy. It doesn't mean anything. I gotta go see her face to face. I gotta go talk to her. I gotta see her. Thank you, D. Frazier and Big O. I gotta bring that game in real life. I can't exhibit my game on WeChat. I gotta exhibit my charm in real life. Thank you, Nikita, Lucknow, and D. Frazier. I know I'm gonna be with my mom till Saturday. I'm gonna take her to the airport. We gonna, and then I'm gonna fly back home. I'm gonna fly back to Shenzhen. Thank you, Pugs and D. Frazier. Thank you, Wendy and D. Frazier. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Susie. Thank y'all. And thank you for sharing, JK and CSC. Thank you, Kimberly. You know, it's kind of crazy, man. I was at the... I'll tell you this, man. You know, it's kind of crazy. I'll tell you, I don't know if this is relatable to anybody, because my audience, once again, tends to skew a little bit older. So I saw my cousin yesterday at the funeral. My cousin, 4 years older than me. He's obviously a little bit older. So I saw my cousin yesterday at the funeral. My cousin, 4 years older than me. He's obviously the son of my mother's brother. So my cousin is 4 years older than me. He is 38 years old. He was born in 1986. He's 4 years older than me. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, all things. And you know what's crazy, man? I was looking at him and his wife. He got like a 6-year-old daughter now. His daughter. You know, thank you, Sherry. Here I am, still single. He's got like a 7-year-old kid already. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, time is flying. Thank you, big old kid is like 6 or 7 years old already. It's crazy. It is crazy. Wendy, I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. Thank you, Chufa. You know, I'm telling you guys, it's these family activities, these family events. I'm telling you, it's all the family events that bring out all the old communities. Oh, by the way, another thing I need to tell you guys. Look, another thing I need to tell you guys. How many of you guys have been watching me for more than 3 months and y'all heard me say this in the last few months sporadically? How many of you guys? Oh, Laney, I appreciate that. Thank you, Benny. Oh, I turned 34, so we'll see what happens, man. See how many kids I end up popping out. Y'all will find out alive. Hey, how many of you guys have been watching me for more than 3 months? Okay? Did I or did I not tell you? God is my witness. God as my witness. Did I or did I not tell you guys multiple times? This is not investment advice, but did I or did I not tell you I had a feeling the Chinese stock market was going to go boom? How many times do you guys remember I bring it up sporadically in the last few months? I said, man, I am bullish. I am bullish on the Chinese stock market, okay? That thing has been going off. Have you guys seen the Shanghai Exchange and the Shenzhen Exchange? The Chinese stock market is going crazy. Up 10% today, up 25% just before a national holiday. It's been going crazy. Thank you, Big O and Cash. Cash, great to see you. I'm back. Thank you, Francisco. I told you guys this. I told you guys this multiple times in the last few months. I was like, I am so bullish on the Chinese economy. I am bullish on the Chinese stock market. Thank you, David and Joanne. And the simple fact is very simple. This country has a lot of money, and the money needs to go somewhere. If the money is not going into the real estate market, the money needs to go somewhere. There's only so many places in this world that money can go to, and the stock market is one big one. It's one big one. Okay, so like I said before, man, I told you guys this. This is not investment advice or anything. I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling that this is gonna happen, and it happened starting a week ago. So let's keep moving, everybody. Let's keep it moving. All right. Going downtown, baby. Thank you, Marlene and Jennifer. Although, you know what? I need to do some shopping a little bit later for my mom. My mom cooking right now. I need to do some shopping for my mother. So, thank you, Jennifer. So we'll probably go in the Darun Fa a little bit later. I need to buy some food, some raw ingredients for my mother. And when my mom shops for and I'm not investing in the Chinese stock market. Now, there's a difference between saying that I'm bullish and I'm being invested. I'm an American. I invest in one thing and one thing only. In one thing and one thing only. I invest in America. I do have to make it very clear, man. I invest in America. I'm an American. I do not invest anywhere else. I don't invest in Japan. I don't invest in Canada. I don't invest in Europe. I don't invest in Asia. We invest in the U.S. markets only. That's one of our core investment tenets. This is not investment advice. This is just what my family does. This is just my family. I had this feeling that this was going to happen. I'm telling you, I had a feeling this was gonna happen the last few, what's it called? The last few months, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. And guess what? It did. Anyway, the one thing about living in a small city like this is that life is super, super convenient. You know, my mom used to work right there. So I told you guys, man, my mom used to be a doctor here in China. She worked right at that hospital. So all she had to do was just literally walk to work every day. So when you live out here in a small city in China, your circle of life is so small. My school used to be right down there. You know, we used to get all of our groceries from the wet market. And then we would come here in 2001, 2002, when this place opened up. So I used to go here to get some groceries, but we used to shop at the wet markets all the time, the morning markets all the time. So literally our entire radius of life living here was literally a mile. Everything we needed in our life was within 1 mile. My grandparents used to live down the street over there. So like I said, man, this is why, like, when I came to the United States as a kid, my life changed so rapidly when I got to Chicago, because it really messed up my worldview. Because as a kid, my life was super comfortable. Everything was within 1 mile radius of my house, my apartment. You know, I just run around and everything is close by. My mom worked right down there. My father's work was right down there. So everything was just super, super close. You know, this is what small town living is like. A lot of people are in the same circumstances living in a smaller city in China. Their school, their kids' school, their workplace is probably so close to their home. There's no subway here in Zhenjiang, in my hometown. Thank you, C. Gomez and User. There's no subway. There's no, you know, there's only buses. It's a very, very small place. Very, very small place. Thank you, Tommy and User. Let's keep it moving. Why do we mute Rita? Yo, Wendy, why do we mute Rita? No, Rita's a supporter of the channel. Why do we mute Rita? Hey, Wendy, don't mute Rita, man. Rita's one of the supporters of the channel. Why do we just mute Rita? Thank you, all things. Have a great night, Jeanette. No, man, no politics, but go ahead and unmute her. No politics. Go ahead and unmute her, man. Go ahead and unmute her. No more politics. No more politics. No more. Thank you, Petunia, Shelly, and Priscilla. Yeah, let her be. But no more politics, though. No more politics. Let's keep it moving. Thank you, Big O. Yeah, I own a moped, man. I use a moped all the time. I own a moped. Thank you, Christina and Broly. But Rita, no more politics, though. We don't talk about politics on this channel. Hit the follow button and share this live stream. There used to be, you know what's crazy, though? You know what's crazy? There used to be a train track that ran around this neighborhood right here. They've since ripped it up. But this, where the crosswalk is right here, there used to be a train. And I remember coming back from school every day. Oftentimes, I had to stop right here when a train was passing by. Okay, and it's not a passenger train. It used to be freight trains that run right outside of my neighborhood. This is all gone now. But I still remember as a kid. Thank you, Tiffany. Let's keep it moving. Look at this. Thank you, Ni Hao Ma and Jen. Thank you, Linda. Beautiful. Man, that's my old stomping grounds, y'all. Thank you, Dizzy and Irene. That's my old neighborhood right here. Where she is? Oh, King Danny and Dizzy. Good. You know what? I will cross the street over here. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Chelly. Yeah, look, I plan on being back for the long term. I just needed some time, man. I was also very exhausted coming back from that 80, 87, 85 days on the road. I was exhausted. So I needed some time to myself and just, thank you, Priscilla, and just recharge my batteries. You know, thank you, Priscilla. I just needed time to recharge my batteries and, you know, think about what I wanted to do long term, how to make this channel better. So this is another reason why I took some time off, and then obviously some family issues came up. So I am recharged. I feel recharged. I feel very, very recharged. Thank you, Brandy. So people ask me, why didn't I move back here when I moved to China? Well, it's because my job was in Shenzhen. When I moved back to China, my job was in Shenzhen. There's no job opportunities here. You know, the average income here in this city, in the city of Zhenjiang, the average income is probably like, the government number is probably what, $800, $900 a month? On the real, man. People living here working a desk job here in the city of Zhenjiang. Thank you, Nana. Probably like the average income in this city is probably like $600, $700 a month. You know, $600, $700 a month. Yeah, probably $600, $700 a month living here. There's just not many opportunities for me, you know, living here. You know, it's not a poor town. Yeah, Pug said, whoa, it's not a poor city. It's just a, you know, it's like a, you know, my hometown is one of those places where, you know, how do I explain this to you guys, man? My hometown is like a, my hometown is basically a place where, thank you, Chelly and Petunia. It's like when you go to Shanghai and you go to Beijing and you go to Shenzhen, you see all the evidence of China's rapid economic development. Thank you, Christy and Phyllis. Here, it just feels like my hometown was like my hometown never caught its that the other big cities did. Thank you, Sonia and Irene. It's a great place to retire, place you want to be if you want to like be a great entrepreneur, you want to start a brand new company. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Kelly. It's just like I said, man, it's just one of those things where like when you come out here, man, you just see, I don't know how to describe it, man. There's a couple million people that live out here, but it's also one of those things where, you know, hey, look, we got, by the way, man, let me stop rambling for a second. We got some options right now, man. We could keep walking, show you guys more of downtown, it's just straight ahead, or we could do some grocery shopping at this at this big giant ass grocery store over here, and then do some grocery shopping for my mom. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to see some grocery shopping out here at this huge Chinese supermarket, which I can't guarantee has a signal inside, or do we just keep walking down towards downtown? What y'all want to do? Y'all want to do some grocery shopping? Downtown. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to do some grocery shopping? Everybody's saying grocery store. All right. Thank you, Warrior and Jean. All right, let's go. Thank you, Ben. All right, man, let's go in here real quick and see how the signal is. All right, we're gonna come out here and see how the signal is, okay? I can't guarantee the signal is gonna be good. Let's give it a try, though. Let's give it a try. Thank you, Chelly, and all things. All right, yeah, my mom is here. My mom visiting from North Carolina. She was here for my grandpa's funeral yesterday, so my mom is visiting. She goes back home to North Carolina on Saturday, which is when I'm going back to Shenzhen. Thank you, Warrior and Jeff. All right, man, look, no promises on the signal, but let's go inside and see how it is. Thank you, Trina and Jeff. C. Gomez and Chelly. My grandpa passed, that's right, he was 97. But you know what, I get to spend some time with my mother. So it's not all bad news. Keep moving. How's the signal, everybody? Is the signal okay? They should have free Wi-Fi, but we'll see though. Let's go deeper in here. The signal okay? Man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody for the condolences. Everything is okay. He was 97. He had a great life. Let's keep moving. Signal's okay? Good? All Cool. Let's do some shopping, man. Thank you, Sherry and Chelly. We're gonna be doing some shopping. Thank you, Candace. Thank y'all. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all y'all for all the loving messages. I haven't even had time to get back to all of y'all. Thank y'all for all the loving messages. Thank y'all so much. Man, look at that. Man, you know, I left China when I was 11 years old, man. I ain't seen my grandpa maybe 3 or 4 times in the last, 10 years. So, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that he gets to be reunited with. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that he gets to be reunited with my grandma in heaven. It's not something that I'm happy. My mom was very sad, but I feel okay. All right, man. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for the Cash App. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. All right, we are now inside the grocery store. The signal is still okay, I hope. Signal okay? Signal's okay? Yeah, my mom's dad. Thank you, little mama. Signal's okay? All right. Cool. All right, let's keep it moving. Now, you guys know I love to eat. So what we will be doing is shopping for food. We're going upstairs to shop for food. This place is freaking huge. It is honestly bigger than every single Walmart that I've been to in China. It is bigger than Costco. It is bigger than Sam's Club that I've been here in China. Dairenfa is absolutely huge. Thank you, Bobby. This place is like an American Walmart. It's like an American Target. This place is freaking huge. Okay, and this is one of the main shopping areas for my entire hometown. There's a lot of people that come here and shop. I'm gonna take off my shades. Let's keep it moving. Let's go to the food section. That's what I'm here for. Do some grocery shopping for my moms. Thank you, Nook. This place is huge. And then once we get some food, we'll come back and explore the rest of this area. Thank you, True Blue and Nook. Thank y'all. I will take you guys to a Costco. I will take you guys there, man. Thank you, Nook and Sharon. We did it before in May, about 4.5 months ago. We will go back to a Costco. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, we're moving. Now, look at this. Y'all see this right here? Look at this. Look at this right here. Y'all see what's going on right up there with the conveyor belts? Don't this look like an Amazon warehouse? So this is all y'all's orders when we place like a little delivery order. What they'll do is they'll pack it and then it goes on this little conveyor belt and it goes to the front for the delivery drivers to pick up, and then they'll deliver it to your house. So a lot of people don't even come here anymore to pick out their own food. It's all online delivery now. Look at this. See that? And you can see they put all these meshing and all these nets on top so that in case one of them falls down, it doesn't hit you in the head. So look at all this. Look at all this. This is all the people's orders. This happens right inside the store. See that? Thank you, Carrillo, for extending your sub. Well, very, very cool, man. Very, 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 very different. Very, very. So essentially, they have a fulfillment center right here inside their store. They fulfill all their orders from right here inside the store. Very cool. All right, let's go to the food sections. I need to buy some food. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, this store does big business. I don't know if Dairenfa is like a mainland Chinese company or a Hong Kong Chinese company, but it's definitely not an American brand because the name is in Chinese. But I'm just not sure if this is like Hong Kong brand or mainland Chinese brand. Thank you, C. Gomez and Nancy. But they get a lot of traffic, man. Thank you, Ms. Layden. Thank you. Nancy. Hit the follow button, y'all. I stream every single day out here. We're getting back into the rhythm of things. Thank you, Roma and Ben. This is not a mall. This is a chain grocery store. I'm doing some shopping for my mom so she doesn't have to come out here later this evening. I'm gonna be buying some stuff that I want to eat. Thank you, Sharon. We're gonna be buying some stuff that I want to eat. Okay? We're gonna be buying some food that the Monkey Kong wants to eat. My mom has been telling me you eat too much meat. She's like, son, you have too much cholesterol. You need to eat more vegetables. So thank you, Sharon. So every time she's going to come into the grocery store to buy food, it's always in very small quantities. I'm like, Mom, how you gonna buy like 20 pieces of shrimp? I need more. I said, ooh. So this is what we need right here.
796一斤啊！
Yeah, we need this bad boy right here, man.
一直不贵啊。
Man, we need this right here. How much is this? Oh, this is $112.
这里面还有吗？
Never mind. I'm gonna keep it moving, man. I'm gonna get some other stuff.
啊？没有啦。
How much is this? Thank you, Marilyn. Those are $2.68 each. We're gonna get one of these crabs. This crab is like $36 for a crab. Dungeon is $36. Everything is live. See, when I come out here to do the grocery shopping, I head right for the meat section. I head for the protein right away, because this is what I want to eat. Okay, this is what I like to eat. Okay. Thank you. 下周吧，应该下周去新疆。I should be going to Xinjiang next week. Man, I'm not looking for the cheap stuff. I'm looking for some. I don't know if my mom's gonna be mad at me if I buy one of these. You know, you think my mom's gonna be upset at me if I buy one of these? I don't want to make my mom mad. I want one of these real bad. Thank you, Lainey and Big O. What if I just like showed up back home with a freaking crab in my hand? You think my mom's gonna be mad at me? She's gonna be so mad. Oh, I kind of want to get one of these though. Oh. Now my mom not watching, man, because she can't watch in China. Actually, you know what? My mom can be watching right now. She has Google Fi on her phone, so she could be watching. My mom in the kitchen, man. She's cooking right now. She's not watching this. We'll do some grocery shopping. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, get some frogs. That's a good ass idea. See, this is what I really came here for. So we do have frogs over here. We can get some. You know what? I will get some frogs. Why are we not getting frogs? So let's get some frogs over here. I kind of want to get some eel as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you guys know I love to eat eel. This is not snake. This is eel right here. So we might get some eel. Okay? So look at them boys over here. Man. Look at all them frogs, man. Ain't no dog over here. 哎，这个怎么卖？这个牛蛙怎么卖？18.8一斤还是一只啊？一斤是吧？ All right, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I really wanted to get, man. What I really want to get is this right here. I want to get some crab because it is crab season. This is what I really want to get. Hold on one second. Doing some grocery shopping right now. So it is now officially crab season here in China. This is all very juicy crab roe type of crab. So you eat these for the roe, not so much for the meat itself. So I'm thinking about grabbing a couple of these from my mom's. Make sure these are alive though. It is alive. So what am I supposed to do with this? Just put it in a bag? I haven't done grocery shopping in a while. Thank you, Enrique. What am I supposed to do? Just put it in a bag? I'll grab a couple of these. 这个怎么买啊？直接放袋子里面吗？这个 this one right here. I'm gonna get a few of these, man. My mom loves to eat these. Yeah, let me get some of these right here, man. 谢谢谢谢。这两个都是一个大小是吧？它只不过是品牌不一样是吧？
对对，没错。
这品牌有什么区别？
这个新化，这个南京的。
这是南京的。
对，南京包城那边。
这是哪里的？
这新化的。
新化的。
对。
味道有什么区别吗？
这个膏会多一点。
膏会多一点是吗？这样吧，你给我来2个这个，给我来2个这个，给我来2个活的这个，然后我来2个这个。这样的话，我可以回家对比一下它们的区别。啊，有活的吧，一定要活的。活的嘛。
拿过来给你。
活的嘛。
给您动的呗。
Make sure it's live. Cool. Let me get 2 of these. And then let me get 2 of these over here. Let me get 2 of these, please. Yeah, make sure it's live. Make sure it's live. 活的一定要。活的一定要活的 ，make sure it's live。Get some of these. So, my mom loves to cook. So this one right here is not cheap, man. This is $12 for 2 of these over here. $12. This one's even more expensive. This one is like, this one is like 119 yuan, so this is $17 for these 2. These are a little bit more expensive. They're the same size, but this is from a region where the crab is gonna have a little bit more juice inside. So this is like, it's pretty expensive stuff. This is like 20 some dollars for 25, $26 for crab. 谢谢。好，给我来点蛙。See some of that frog over here 吗？给我来点蛙，蛙是18.8块1斤是吧？这一只大概多少斤啊？一只大概半斤左右是吧？给我来个，是你弄吗？你能帮我弄吗？给我来。Let me get some frogs over here. Let me get like 给我来个多少？18.8块1斤是吧？给我来 ，Let me get 5，给我来5只吧。要剥皮，不给我弄都切好，谢谢。Let me get 5 of these right here. Let me get 5 frogs. Thank you, Erica and Pepper. Alright, let's do some more shopping. Let's see what else they got over here. We're gonna be eating good for the next few days. I haven't had home cooking in a while. Thank you, Eileen. My mom loves frogs. She likes to eat frogs as well, but she insists on cooking it at home. She doesn't like it when I go out to a restaurant and eat frogs because she thinks like there's parasites. They don't clean it well. So my mom, 活的，一定要活的 ，gotta be good. No, 5个活的 ，Let me get 5 live ones.
这个不死。
给我5个活的 ，Let me get 5 live ones. That's good. 3、4. Let me get one more. Cool. Give me 5. Cool. All right, man. Let's keep moving. Hey, I love frogs, everybody. Hit the follow button. Don't worry, I ain't gonna show y'all that. Thank you, Kiara. We're gonna keep walking around a little bit. We'll do some more. See, when I come out here and do grocery shopping, I like to buy the food that I like to eat. I like to buy the things that I enjoy eating. Thank you, Charlie, for the subs. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it, Charlie, for the subs. Let's keep it moving. Hold up, though. I ain't gonna show it to y'all, though, but I do like to watch, though. I do like to watch. 切好，你称过了吗？现在称是吧？Hold up 1 second, man. $62是吧？好，帮我处理一下。Man, cheap, yeah. He gonna handle business. Thank you, Smeckles. He gonna handle business. I miss you guys too. So I love this razor clam. Even though the fact that I live in a small city here in China, the amount of food that's available, look at this entire floor is just nothing but food. Food on food over here. Thank you, Enrique and Blue Eye. There's tons of good food out here. Oh, he about to go to work. Oh, he about to go to work. I ain't gonna show it to y'all, but I'm gonna look real quick. Thank you, C. Gomez. I can't show it to you guys, man. I can't show it to you guys, man. Ow! Ah, man, I ain't gonna show it to you guys, man. That's too crazy, man. I ain't gonna show it to you guys, man. Oh my God, my brother. Oh man. Oh my God, man. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna tell you guys what happened, man. You guys ever heard of the French woman Marie Antoinette? Queen Marie Antoinette. You guys remember what happened to her? Okay? You guys remember Queen Marie Antoinette? Okay? Great to see you as well, Angie. That's what just happened. That's what happened. 4. One more. Oh man, he's gonna do his thing. I'm gonna come back and get the food later. But anyway, in my hometown, there's all types of food that's available. Like, even though this is a small city, you know, you could just see the dietary differences, right? Look at how small the area is here for chicken wings and chicken drumsticks. And you see all types of wings everywhere, all available. But look at how big the area for chicken feet is. And look at the price of chicken feet right here. 18.8 yuan. Look at the price for chicken wings over here, only 7.8 yuan. The price of chicken feet is more than twice as expensive as the price for chicken wings. Do you guys see that? Look at how expensive chicken feet is. Way more expensive than chicken wings. People love to eat chicken feet out here in China. They will pay for it. Okay, you guys see this? More than twice the price for chicken wings. Chicken wing only 7.8 yuan per jing. That's like less than $1 a pound. This is more like $2.20, $2.30 a pound over here. So let's keep moving. Let's show you guys what else they got over here. Do they have turtle? They probably do have turtle, actually. Look at all these big drumsticks over here, all super cheap. Less than $1 a pound. Thank you, Tashia. Less than $1 a pound for these chicken drumsticks over here. Thank you, Alicia. Super cheap. Now, this is a grocery shop, and I do need to buy some more food. But since my mom is not here, I'm gonna buy whatever I want to eat. Well, my mom loves to eat these things too, but mom is older. My mom's 61 years old, so she doesn't eat as much protein as I do. You know, I love to eat meat. There's actually one thing I do need to get. I need to get something. My favorite fruit in the entire world. This is mine right here. My favorite fruit in the entire world. Kiwis from New Zealand. There we go. So you always gotta look at the date that they pack it and make sure this is fresh. What day is it today? Today's the 8th. So I'm gonna see if I can find some that they packed today. Oh, here we go. This was packed today. So I love to eat these golden kiwis over here. This is all imported from New Zealand. The price is actually not that expensive. It's 30 yuan, so this is $4.24 for 6 of these. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you very much. $4.30. I'm gonna. See this real quick. Gotta feel it out a little bit. Make sure it's not too soft. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Amor Lindo. This will do. This'll work. That'll work. All right, we'll go ahead and grab a box of this. And then it does taste different from the green. The green is cheaper. So you can see the green kiwis here in China only cost 18.5 yuan. So just over half of the price of the golden ones over here. These cost a lot more. $4.20. These are only about $2 and about 65 cents, $2.62 for the green ones. So a lot cheaper. But I like the orange ones a little bit better. Let's go get my frog, by the way. My frog should be ready now. And then we'll get some snacks, and I think it's time to get up out of here. I think I spent way too much money today. There's these crabs right here that cost me a lot more than I bargained for. These crabs right here. Look at this guy right here. We call that a foaming at the mouth. Thank you, Sonia Kiki. We call this foaming at the mouth, everybody. Look at that. Man. Look at this. Damn, man, you've been chewing too much bubble gum, bruh. You need to chill out with all the bubble gum chewing, man. Man, they don't need to be in water, man. These are actually freshwater crabs that could live out here for a long time. Oh. See, this is also another thing I really like to eat, man, is these eels over here. You see eel is super expensive, man. 69.8 yuan per jing. So just under $9 a pound for this eel over here. Way more expensive than frogs. Look at this. Thank you, Bro Lee and Just Mento. Thank you, La Bonita, for the subs. Thank you, Bonita. Thank you, Chelly. All right, is my frog ready? Ah, y'all are the lucky ones today, man. Y'all should count y'all's blessing. Get to live to fight another day, bruh. Live to fight another day. You too, man. Y'all get to live to fight another day. Oh, no, Jay Lee, my mom's got those. She bought those already. Thank you, Ni Hao Ma. Beautiful. Hey, that's exactly right, man. You know, this is, I think, the thing about the farm-raised frogs over here. They real calm. You know what I'm saying? If this was out in nature, this frog wouldn't let you anywhere near it. You know? They wouldn't let you anywhere near it. Are we good? You finished? 好了吗？好，谢谢。Alright, man, I think he finished. Thank you, Namoni, for the sub. Thank you. Look, all of us that live down south, man, especially if you live in like the deep south, the Louisianas, the Floridas, y'all would love frogs. I think these are probably the same size as the type of bullfrog that you can find in the Louisiana swamps. So, good frogs over here. Are we good? Alright, man, I appreciate you, man. 谢谢. I appreciate you. This one, $9 of frogs look like. Oh, 谢谢你. Grab my frog. Get him out of here. This frog cost me $9.20. I'm getting all the good stuff. That's right. You know why? Because I'm the one doing the shopping. If it was my mom who's doing the shopping, she'd be getting all the vegetables and shit. She'd be buying. Man, I gotta get a cart, actually. I can't hold all this in my hand anymore. I gotta get a cart. Because me doing the shopping, you know, if it's not me doing the shopping, my mom will get all the healthy food. I want protein. Thank you, Bonita, for the subs and the dinosaur. Let's keep moving. You know where I'm going next. The snacks. Yeah, you see, my mom is not going to go and buy snacks for me because my mom wants me to eat. The snacks. Yeah, you see, my mom is not gonna go and buy snacks for me because my mom wants me to eat healthy. My mom wants me to eat healthy. She be buying all types. I said, Mom, I don't want this funky shit, man. I want some. Mom said, you better go to